Hello and welcome to the third edition between myself and Sai of Mag Talk. I believe there was another episode, but we're not going to talk about that because it's done behind my back. Yeah. I think didn't even know about that. Some snakes out there have been stealing our show. We're going to talk briefly about Crystal Palace, obviously coming up this weekend, and a couple of other topics. Sai, what are your sort of thoughts on this fixture?
It's massive now, isn't it? I hate to say it's 6 games in the season, but it's not a make or break in terms of we can still lose this game and be fine because we lost 8 in a row last season at one point. People forget that, but at the same time, we just need to get some points on the board for so many reasons. I mean, I think the mood at St James's Park against Arsenal was really bad, and there's lots of reasons for that. I mean, it was just a bad game of footy the second half, but we really need something as a fan base. There's a lot of energy there to do something about Mike Ashley, but Rafa's starting to lose some of the fans, and it's important that we just get something on the board, I think.
Definitely, I think it's we need a bit of positivity around the club. I think there's been so much negativity. Obviously, the players coming back is going to be massive. I think it's one of the things that we've got going for though is when this team have needed to dig out results, they've always managed to do that. Yeah. Obviously, we don't have some of the sort of the likes of Dwight Gale, for example, who always seemed to sort of play his best last year. But hopefully, Ron Donald come in. Obviously, we've got Kennedy back. JonJo obviously coming back in will hopefully strengthen the team. But I'm pretty confident. I think when you look at the sort of with performances against Palace in the last couple of years, we've always been done pretty well down there. So I'm pretty comfortable that we'll see a win down there.
Yeah, as you say, every time we've been in this position, Rafa's pulled a result out of the bag when you least expect it. So to an extent, Palace looks like at the start of the season you were looking at those fixtures and thinking Palace is probably where we'll start picking up points. So in that sense, it's not a massive game, but because it's become a big game and there's a bit of pressure on us, Rafa always seems to pull out of the bag. He's got the way of making it not seem like we just come out with these performances where the pressure seems totally off, and I just think I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing that happen this weekend.
So JonJo believes we go to an alternate dimension when we pass away.
Yes.
Your thoughts?
I don't even know what to say about it. It's the most bizarre thing. A Newcastle player said in an interview for a long time. It's the question was about do you believe in aliens, and I don't know where that's even come from. I don't know why that's an interview question. Nonetheless, his answer was even more ridiculous.
I heard it was a TFAQ that actually got tweeted to the wrong place.
I've no idea. Does anyone know what JonJo Shelvey's going on about? Does anyone have any similar views? Is this something we don't know about? Is there a kind of religion out there that JonJo's part of? The alien afterlife.
It sounds a bit like Scientology, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's hope not.
Give us your thoughts. Please comment below because we're baffled by JonJo.
Which, if out of all the dimensions, if you could choose one, which would you go for?
Out of all the dimensions? What dimensions have I got to choose from?
I know there's at least 5.
I think it would be the one where everything's made of Big Macs, probably.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Mine would just be the second dimension, just everything's just flat. Might lose a few pounds.
Hey. Moving on.
The other interesting snippet we got out of this bizarre interview was a little insight into JonJo's perfect dining experience, where he was asked who he would go for out of one living, one dead, and one fictional character. So I'll put the question to you, Si. Who would your perfect dinner party be? Your 3 guests.
Yeah, I was loving his MJ pad. I'd absolutely have Michael Jackson there. Great shout. Are we keeping it football, or are we going outside the realms of football?
I think wherever you want to take it, really. I mean, go in any dimension you would like.
I'll keep it football. You can expand if you want. So so living footballer, probably Laurent Robert. He's my hero. I just want to see the guy again. Is he still alive? He could be my dead one as well, because since he retired, he's just gone, isn't he? So he's my dead and alive one.
Dead and alive.
Fictional footballers. We've not got a big pool to choose from. I was a big Dream Team fan, so maybe Carl Fletcher from Dream Team. He was a bit of a character, although he died as well. So he's probably a fictional dead character. Monday Bandili's still alive. Get him along. He'd be a good crack. Go on.
Fictional footballer. I can't think how many that Roy of the Rovers. I guess that's the only one, but I wouldn't be able to have any pat with him because I don't know. I've just seen these photos on the toilet of the Trent, so that would be. So how did you find yourself up there, Roy? The other two. It's a tough one. I think I'd have to go Barack Obama just to get an insight. I'm a big fan of American political drama, so it'd be interesting to see what it was actually like.
No, he's real, Barack Obama. Political drama.
I'm living.
Go on.
No. But obviously to find out what it's actually really like. Or he could actually. I'll tell you who would be brilliant for the fictional one. Martin Sheen's character in West Wing. He was a brilliant president. I'd like to see how that went down. And then
this is all because of JonJo Shelvey.
It is
his ridiculous interview.
He started. I might have to think of that. Could always put Dennis Wise on there as well. It'd be interesting to finally get him on the.
Right, we'll leave that there. Next.
The other big news was Ashley has apparently reduced the club price down to 300 million, which, funnily enough, is in line with the last known bid, according to George Culkin. Anyway.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Thoughts of that?
The weird thing about this is the really negative reaction I think we've seen on social media. Just everyone's like, oh, it's just a load of shit. If it is a load of shit, I've tweeted recently. That's a good thing. It means he's rattled. It means he's felt like he's had to do something. It's a reaction to something. Either he's genuine, he wants to sell the club, which is a good thing, or he's just kind of coming out because he always makes an appearance when he's under a bit of pressure, when there's protests going on, when there's lots of people banging on his door. That's when he has to come out and say stupid stuff like this. So either way, he's rattled. It's a good thing. We need to keep up the effort. We need to keep putting the pressure on him. The protests are clearly doing something, and we can do more. So absolutely, I think it's a sign that something could happen.
At the same time, cheap talk is cheap, and we've been here before where he's sort of said all the right things and things that sound encouraging in terms of wanting to sell the club, and it's not come to fruition.
Yeah, so it's absolutely not a situation. Go, oh great, he's going to sell the club. We'll start getting behind the team and just hope that happens. It's a case of right, he's rattled. Let's keep the pressure on him. Yes, we'll still need to get behind Rafa and the team. Yes, it's very important that everyone's united and we'll get to Palace and the crowd's roaring and we're looking to win the game. But it's really important that we also continue to make it known that Mike Ashley needs to go because he needs to go. So yes, 300 million, great. Howard Stavely, get yourself back in.
I think we'll leave it there. Thank you, Si, for joining us, and this has been Mag Talk.
Mag Chat. Talk. See you next time.